Welcome, Scorpio, to your July 2021 reading. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. If this is the first time you've tuned into my channel, I offer free mini readings for all new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading, just click the subscribe button and ask your question in the comments below. Now, if I don't get back to you right away, don't worry about it. I get a lot of people asking questions, so I work through them all. But everyone who subscribes will get a free mini reading from me. Now, let's get into your July reading. And I'll tell you what, Scorpio, your energy that begins for the month is the Nine of Cups. One of my favorite cards. I just did a reading for one of the other signs. I can't quite remember which one it was, but they got the Nine of Cups as well. And this is the Make a Wish card. And it talks about joyous emotions. Cups are all about emotions and love. And when you've got 9 of them, you are feeling you're feeling love. You're spreading it out there, Scorpio. You've got this in your heart. And because of that, you are allowing that to come to you as well. There's just a lot of emotional well-being around you, and you are making people feel better just by being in your presence. Now, the Nine of Cups, as I said, is that make a wish. And if you haven't made one, you need to make one because when you get this card, this talks about your wishes coming true. It is just such a lovely energy here. And if you have made a wish and you've been wishing about something, it's gonna happen for you. It's just really letting you know, this card is just really letting you know that your dreams are coming true, and the things that you've been hoping for, you've been wanting, it's all happening for you. And you've got the Eight of Wands. To me, this is going to be happening very quickly. The Eight of Wands is fast moving energy. But this can talk, the Nine of Cups just also talks about just enjoying beautiful things, enjoying luxury, and allowing that kind of energy to wash over you. It's just being happy. So I feel like the overall energy for you in July, Scorpio, is happy. Now, this might have something to do with a Capricorn. You've got the Devil card right below it. This does stand for the sign of Capricorn, but I'll go into that in a little bit more detail. But beside the Nine of Cups here, you have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is someone quite intellectual, quite intelligent, very sharp thinker here, Scorpio. And this king is one of those people that this would traditionally be an air sign. So this is a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarian here. This I would normally read as a Gemini. This is a general reading, Scorpio, so take what resonates. But I always say it's more about the character of the person that this card is describing rather than the star sign as well. So the Nine of Swords is someone that, let's say, they are brilliant. They're brilliant, they're intelligent, they are a great communicator. They're really good at being involved in mediating any disputes, sort of helping to work things out, helping to work arguments out or issues. And they're very logical. This is an air sign, so this is all about air and the intellect, the mind, the thoughts. And I feel if this person is in your life, you get on very well with this person. You're a water sign, and H2O is the sign of water, oxygen, air. You've got that kind of element in you as well, and you understand air signs very well. Now, this person is someone that you can actually rely on. But the problem with this person is, I mean, it's not a problem. Everybody, each to their own, but this person can be emotionally distant. They're all about the intellect, the mind. So they can be a great friend to you, but if you are looking for someone to be loving and emotional towards you, this actually isn't the person for you. Or this perhaps is, yes, if you can accept that about this person, that they're not going to be the romantic type, if that's a better way to put it. Some star signs are all about romance and flowers and gifts and romancing, that kind of stuff. But this type of person is someone who will be happy to have an intellectual conversation with you, join you through the mind rather than in an emotional way. But that doesn't mean this person isn't going to be very much committed to you. If this is someone that is coming into your life, they are a committed person, and they'll they kind of think about relationships and what's rather than actually feel, if that makes any sense. I'm sorry if I'm confusing things here. But this person, I feel you might be getting some messages from, some emails, texts, some kind of communication. And this is, you've got the Eight of Wands right below this card is also arrows of love. Some people talk about the Eight of Wands as that card of talking about love, getting love letters and that kind of stuff as well. Now, this could be between this air sign, and it could be this Capricorn as well, that you might be getting some love messages from. So I feel like you are really attracting a lot of people in July, or you're certainly being attracted to a lot of people as well. Now, you've got the Tower card here, Scorpio. Now, a lot of people are frightened by the Tower card, particularly because of the imagery on the card, where you see lightning has struck a tower and it's on fire and it's toppling over, and the people are jumping out for their life, Now, this card talks about, it's actually, I find it quite a releasing card. And right next to the World card, this makes complete sense for me. I feel like this month something is completely changing. Something has happened in your life that has been not a shock. Some people might be shocked. It's something, or perhaps something unexpected has happened, but there has been a major shift to the way things were for you in the past and the way things are going to be for you in the future. Now, I've got a feeling I've said this message to you before, Scorpio, but it's really coming out here in July. You've closed a phase of your life with that World card and the Tower card. Things have fallen away. And for some of you, this has happened because it wasn't planned, it just happened. And now your life is better and going off in a new direction. Sometimes the Tower card can talk about, going along in a particular way, and all of a sudden something shocking or out of the blue can happen, something unexpected, and it kind of shakes things up for a little bit. But once the event is over and you look at it, you realize you see why this has happened, and things change your life and put you in a new direction, and then you realize this is better. This is what had to happen. That tower moment had to happen for me to be going on in a new direction. That the World card is exactly giving that message as well. You know, you have now put all of that change, that shift, that tumultuous kind of energy in the tower behind you. That's over now, and you are happily saying goodbye to that, and you are on a new path in a new direction in a wonderful new opportunities. I feel when the word World card comes in, and also a time of success for you, Scorpio, because the world does talk about success. Now, the Devil card there. So a few of you, as I mentioned, this could be representing a Capricorn in your life that you may be interested in or attracted to. And you could potentially, as I said, be getting those love messages in the Eight of Wands from this person. Now, the Devil card, some people are often put off a little bit by this as well, and sort of, this doesn't mean that you are evil or anything like that. The Devil represents your ego, and sometimes you can feel like you are trapped, and this I feel like is just an illusion, and because you feel like perhaps there's no way forward, you're not really stuck, and freedom comes by changing your thoughts from pessimism to optimism. And you've got the Nine of Cups right above that card, so to me that tells me, if you make a wish, put it out there in the universe. You know, don't be put off by limiting thoughts. Let your mind go as far as it can take it to the most wonderful dream that you can possibly have for yourself. And this is going to allow you to just release any of this, these feelings of being trapped or not being able to move forward here. Now, for some of you, this can talk about some old habits coming back, and perhaps habits that aren't great for you, but that is what the Devil does represent. I mean, this can be something serious like a drug addiction or alcoholism or something like that, to something as simple as obsessive compulsive disorder, or having trying to control your situation to make you feel a little bit more secure. But I'm feeling like you've got beautiful energy around it. Now, also just a message that came through, be careful that if this King of Swords that is in your life in July isn't controlling in any way, or doesn't try to control your life, and vice versa, you aren't controlling the situation or putting your wants or desires onto another person as well. That just was a short message that came through. That's not for everyone. You'll know if that resonates with you, Scorpio. Now, also, this is a card of somebody that can be quite worried about worldly things, and it could mean that you are having issues with money, and it can also talk about those who aren't taking responsibility for their actions and their choices as well. Now, the Eight of Wands, as I mentioned, this is the arrows of love for a lot of people. So to me, these are shooting fast into the air, and you may very well be having some arrows shot into you, and you might be shooting some arrows into somebody else in July as well. But it's lovely energy. Wands have things to do with your work, your career, what you're passionate about. So a lot of you could even be just busy at work, having a lot of messages coming through, a lot of emails, texts, that kind of stuff. Just a lot of communication that is coming backwards and forwards. And it could... this is, if things have been slow for you, particularly when it's got anything to do with work or your career or something you're passionate about, things are going to be speeding up quite quickly there for you in July. Now, the Two of Pentacles, a money card. I love the two. All twos talk about choices here. And you could potentially be... making a choice between two. This could even be two jobs. For some of you, you might be considering one role or another here. This can be two people. Could be this air sign and this Capricorn here, this that you are talking about. But what the Two of Pentacles also talks about is juggling your priorities and attempting to do too much as well, Scorpio. So just take it easy. Particularly because this card is right next to the Eight of Wands, which is like the busy card as well. And you've got the Two of Pentacles, you're juggling things, and but just be careful that you just don't take on too much. You can still be successful here, but I just feel like it's quite a busy time and things can get a bit stressful. So just be careful there in July. But this can also talk about people that you might be doing two jobs or hoping to change from one career to another. This is that sort of energy around this as well. Now, if you are, with the message with this card is, if you are planning on a career change, make sure your finances are intact and you are certain or secure about all of that, the money side of things, before you do change careers. Like, get any contracts straight and really worked out if you are going to be changing, even from one area of a business to another. Have that all sorted and secure before you do move on. Now, this can also, as I said, this can be about making decisions as well. And if you've got a lot of stress or having any challenges about making a decision, be more playful with it. Take it from a different angle. Approach the issue from a different angle is another message that is coming through here for you, Scorpio, when it comes to the Two of Pentacles. But I feel like if you are someone who knows how to play with money, I feel like you could be doing that, moving money from one account to another, to investing here and doing this. Some of you could also be doing that in July. Now, you've got the Temperance card. What beautiful energy. This again is the message of balance. Make sure you're balancing your life. And this is working so beautifully with the Two of Pentacles as well, because the two is kind of juggling, but Temperance is saying just slow down. You need to balance things perfectly. She is pouring, she's got two cups, and it's almost like she's pouring magic potion together to make the perfect spell, or she's pouring, it's like she's melding things to get it just right. And that's exactly what I feel you should be doing in July as well. I really feel like you should be just balancing things out and be willing to compromise as well. Like keep emotions balanced here as well as money. And work on having everyone be successful in anything that you are really doing. Blending ideas as well is going to be quite helpful, and it's going to bring a lot of success for you. And also, if you feel like things aren't working out the way that you had hoped, Temperance is just saying this could be an issue of timing. Not that things are not going to work out. It just could be that it's a timing thing, and things are going to work out for you anyway. You've got the that Nine of Cups that's telling you your wishes, your plans, your dreams are coming true. Now, your final card, Healing the Past, from the Gateway Oracle cards. Absolutely, I love these cards. They are so simple in imagery, but they just speak so much to me. Their messages come through just by looking at the imagery, and you should too, Scorpio. If you can see that card, just look at the picture and see what messages come through for you. Just allow your intuition to take over. Now, the mantra for this card is, I step into my future with strength and clarity. And I absolutely see you doing this. This is so linked with that World card here. This card means your past and even your past lives affect your present. A powerful healing is occurring for you right now. Beneath the surface, there are forces dissolving old blockages and limitations. This has a positive effect on every aspect of your life, including your health, your relationships, and even your creativity. The universe wants you to know challenges in your present can be linked to past events. Take some time to examine your current situation to see what areas could be strengthened. Release old blockages. Even if it feels like nothing is happening, profound transformations are occurring in this very moment. This is not unlike the bamboo that grows roots under the surface for 2 to 5 years, building a foundation invisible to the naked eye. Then in 1 year, it grows up to 90 feet. Wounds from broken relationships, people, or situations that seem impossible to forgive, and old shame or guilt are all dissolving. As a result, your body, mind, and spirit are healing. Wow, Scorpio, I love that message for you. And this is exactly what the world is saying. You are now really moving forward. You're in a position where you can let the past go. Whatever challenging things happened in that tower moment that changed your world forever, you can let that go now, and you can heal from any of that tumultuous energy. If you have been unwell, just like that card said, sometimes we can make ourselves unwell because of the emotional things that we carry from our past. So you are truly healing here, Scorpio. You can say goodbye to that tumultuous time. The world is telling me that's what's happening. You are happy to do that, and you are happy to move on to this new wonderful adventure. I hope that resonated with you and I didn't drag on for too long. Don't forget to take me up on my offer. click that subscribe button and ask your question in the comments below. Hope that resonated, guys and girls, and I hope to see you next month. Bye.